Daniel Robinson went missing 4 months ago. This is the last photo his family has of him. He's a 24-year-old geologist, last seen leaving his job site in Buckeye, Arizona.
As the Gabby Petito homicide case garners national attention, another young person has been missing for nearly 3 months, and his family is desperate to find him. 24-year-old Daniel Robinson, a geologist, was last seen on the morning of June 23rd, leaving his work site in the desert of Buckeye, Arizona.
David Robinson had only one thought on his mind as he drove the nearly 1,800 miles from his South Carolina home to Phoenix.
I had to find my son.
And I'm desperately still searching for him. Thank you all for joining in tonight. I'm David Robinson, the father of geologist Daniel Cornelius Robinson. Trying to make a plea to everyone, just making a quick video to stress the fact that I need all the support I can out here in this desert search, also in the city distributions. Yes, I need the numbers out there. I've been doing this for going on 9 months. As you know, my son was missing out there in the Buckeye desert. And right now, I'm no longer doing a rescue mission, but a recovery. You can understand my pain, understand my family pain of not knowing what happened to my son. And if he's out there somewhere, how important it is to be able to recover my son. As you know, also that along with the searches I have created out there in that desert, we have collected other human remains out there that belongs to other families, bringing closure to some families, which I'm grateful for. But like I said, at the same time, I need the help I can to cover a lot of this ground that is out there. Some people ask why it's taking so long. As you can imagine, just taking over so far 20,000 acres of land just after this vehicle was recovered, doing line searches on most of a lot of that. Not most of it, but a lot of that. And we have a lot of searches that were based on utilizing things like UTVs, ATVs, cadaver dogs. We even had horseback riders out there searching for Daniel. Those are not as detailed as line searches and also hasty search, what we call, into certain grids and areas that we search. So I'm really asking you guys to come out and help in numbers because those line searches are crucial. We also have areas that just need to go back over again. A lot of times we have areas in the desert, like I said, need to be searched twice, meaning that sometimes things can be possibly missed or we just somehow didn't cover that area when we're doing our line searches. So we kind of go back over those things, make sure what need to be searched again. And based on those, so if you guys can come out and help in these searches, the searches are every Saturday out there in Buckeye, Arizona. We're starting at 7:45 currently. We're just debating on right now. We're going to start scaling the time back because it's starting to get hot out there again. Here in Arizona, spring comes quick, heat comes quick. And so we try to start early as possible to get everyone out of the desert as soon as possible. Last year, we've been spending time out there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon because we're so dedicated on the search, for a rescue mission. So, like I said, this is a recovery. So if you guys can please help out. We just had a meeting tonight, and we're trying to find out areas that we need to have covered, but we need the manpower. If you guys have UTVs, ATVs, that helps a lot too. We have some areas on the other side of the Haciapa River, other areas near the Wagner Wash. Some is going down south and southwest near an area we call Pride Rock. So if you guys can come out and help us, that would be tremendous. Tremendous right now. This is effort. As you know, I've been here since June 26th searching for my son. I'm not willing to give up on my son, and I don't have the pleasure of just walking away. So I'm not saying anybody ever walked away. I have volunteers who put hard work in this summer. I'm very grateful for them. A lot of them gave their all. They gave their all, and they always left for time that they was able to share with me out there in that desert on my side. with me. So I'm grateful for them, because I would not be able to have done over 20,000 acres already if it wasn't for these special people. So they're my family members. I call them my extended family. I love them, and I really am grateful for all the stuff they have done to this point. Even the ones that's not there anymore. Like I said, they gave it all. I would like to see them back out there again. I miss them. I miss seeing their faces. And but I do need the help. This is just a plea to the searchers. You guys can help me cover these ground and try to, if my son is out there, try to locate him and do a recovery. Also, I just wanted to stress the fact that since I don't know what happened to my son out there in that desert, on investigations, I have a lot of clear information that may suggest some things. Until I get some things done, I don't have those exact answers. So I have to rely on you guys also for those who maybe want to come out there in the desert but just can't. Saying I understand that situation. If you can just pass out these flyers, that's why it's important with the city distribution that I have to get that word out. And so those two run together. You got the searchers out there, search for Daniel just in case he's there, to recover his remains. And then the other thing is, if he was to have got out of there somehow, somebody's picked him up, he don't know who he is in the certain facility, whatever the case may be, or somebody just happened to see anything and heard something and know something. This is very important to get these flyers out there. I started my city, it was a city search. It was based on searching the homeless populations, the hospitals and things like that. Get these flyers out to these areas, especially the hospitals, because because of the laws preventing you to get information about any kind of patients. It was crucial for me to get those flyers out there to those locations for the employees who may know of a person that fit Daniel's description in those facilities. So that helped out too. So that was mainly focused on that, the city searches. And like I said, I had to look at every avenue of trying to locate my son in every way possible. And the city searches was one of those ways. So I have streamlined that down to city distribution, meaning that people can come along and just grab flyers at the location of the desert specialized searchers out there, or they can come out to meet me out there at the Walgreens to pick up these flyers and take them to their hometown, because the goal is to reach every city in Arizona, which I've been fortunate to have reached a lot of cities so far. Like I said, people grab the flyers, take them back to their cities and pass them out. And to have some now going out to different cities like New York and Colorado. And now I think I even have one in North Carolina, flyers going out. So there's different states too. So thank you all for coming in. I see the comments. I would like to say hello to every last one of you, and I thank you for your comments and your support there. I read them as I talk. Love you for sharing your feedback with me. Again, I just came on tonight for a quick session. I'm not here long. I just ask you guys, if you can, come out to the searches. Make some plans. Like I said, it's every Saturday. 7:45 for now. We may scale it back because of the weather change and the time change. Because we have some extra hours in the day, and also, like I said, because we want to get everybody out there before it gets too hot. So we have meetings about that. So if you guys come out 7:45 for safety briefing, and I do stress that the safety briefing is very important. We start to have a little more, we know a little bit more about the desert terrain and things like that. So we like to give those briefings to keep everybody safe. If you guys want to support the searches, please do so. Of course, the GoFundMe is still there. We need to utilize these equipment. I do not utilize the equipment I normally would, and that's only because of scaling back some of the costs, just to keep the searches going as long as I can. As you imagine, I don't know when I'm going to find Daniel, and I don't know how long it's going to be. The RC has been going on almost 9 months, and I still haven't located him yet. So I had to keep the funding there as long as I can to keep me in the search, and also to save up again for the forensic work. So you guys, thank you so much. Love you. I wish I can go down timeline to discuss your comments, but I do see them. Hello for you. I really appreciate you. I see you, Nisha. I see a couple other people that I do readily recognize you all coming from. And yeah, do I have a PDF for the flyers? Yes, you can go on. Yes, if you was to go on to pleasehelpfinddaniel.com, I do see a comment. I do want to put it real quick because of this. Do you have a PDF with your flyers we can use in different states? Yes, I put the PDF there on pleasehelpfinddaniel.com. You'll see that link on the top of the page. You guys can actually make those flyers. I want to grab something real quick since I'm saying something about it. I apologize for me moving off the camera, but you guys, again, I would like them to be similar to this. Okay, then I've said this before. Let me take the comment down so you can see this. I said this before. I streamlined them for a reason. Make them smaller. It matches that back there in the background. But this is what you see on the website. All the difference is there's a QR code that's in this area right here. And that QR code would be for easy, you showing somebody, helping to tell somebody, hey, look, I got this flyer. And they can take their phone and use the QR code, and it'll be easier for them to. And also on the back, you have the reward back there. So you guys go on the website and you see that. But please, if you get them down, I wish I'm going to try to get my my team to eventually put the specs on there in a sense to have you guys understand what I mean when they should be a certain size. Postcard size. So that's the size if you want to know the postcard size flyers instead of a big sheet of paper and things like that. Excuse me, it make it easy for people to put in their pocketbooks and things like that, their pockets. I mean, I even carry something like that. So it'd be a lot easier. So thank you very much for that. Again, I'm David Robinson, the father of geologist Daniel Cornelius Robinson. I'm out there in that desert every weekend. With the volunteers. We're out there working very hard, trying to locate my son. People say why it's taking so long. Yes, it's a lot of land out there. Just even saying 20,000 acres may sound a lot to a lot of people. It is. There's a lot that we've done out there, showing our efforts. But our efforts still is lacking to cover many areas that haven't been covered yet. We're trying to get out west. We're trying to find logistic-wise to get people out on the west side of the Hasselhoff River to do the line searches that we need, and but we need those. We need support. We need support, and I'm coming here tonight to ask you all for that support. I'm asking you all support in all kind of different areas, and tonight is based on just the searches and also the city distribution of the flyers. So, like I said, you guys can go on if y'all want to do the flyers on the PDF is there on the page. If you don't want to do it that way, you can also text me. I said it before. You guys, I have a text, a cell phone, a public cell phone number right there on the bottom of the screen. You can use that number to give me your city and your address where you like these flyers to go. And I can send you some flyers that you can pass out into your cities and your state. So thank you so much for that support, to help out. Because we're trying to get Daniel's name out there. And try to keep it alive, So we're not relying on the media, the news medias, none of that, because they're based on ratings, they're based on things they need, to keep functioning. I'm sure the reporters and those who come out to take these stories are very passionate about my son's story, but they have a boss, and their boss most likely will have them doing stories that would bring ratings to that channel, to much to funding. When it comes to commercials and things like that. So things like looking for Daniel, searching for Daniel, can last for a while. He did get some media, some national attention. Then it died from that point. So to keep his name out there and keep him relevant, and also keep, because there's a lot of people here in Arizona that have never even heard about my son being missing. And it's very important to get that word out. So if you guys help on that angle and also come out to the searches, that would be beautiful. That would be very much needed. And I'm really grateful if you can. So just check the website for that. Please help finddaniel.com. You'll find all the information you need right there on the bottom of the screen. All the information you need about the searches, everything, the time, the location, and the dates and things like that. You have that. Like I said, if you come to safety briefing, we have the safety brief for you. We provide you some water. We provide you snacks if you need those. And we ask you to come dress appropriately. Say it's getting warmer now. They had only a month or so of when it actually got really cold out there in the mornings. It may be a little chilly still this weekend in the morning, but not as much. But it gets hot really quick. So that's the desert, the nature of it. So be kind of prepared for that. But at the same time, we definitely need you out there. We have your safety in mind, and if you guys come out help, please. Like I said, I don't have the luxury of walking away, and I'm not walking away from this. My son is missing. You can understand that if it's your child, you'll be doing the same thing. And so I need your help, though. I need a little bit of help, and I ask you guys if you can, please help in any way that you can, whether it's coming out to search, personally, supporting it financially, or coming out to getting those flyers out and passing them out. So I need all of that. So you guys can help any way you can. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I'm going to end this broadcast and come again tomorrow morning. In a few more hours, I will be on for the Q&A. You guys come on tomorrow morning at 6:30 my time here in Arizona. So I think it's like 9 o'clock in the morning over there in the East Coast, and so on and so on, depending on your time zone. So if you guys can adjust yourself to that right now to help you with your time. It is like 11 o'clock at night here, 11:04 here in Arizona. So whatever time you're at now, you can adjust that. I will be on at 6:30 in the morning, my time here in Arizona in Phoenix. So you guys can adjust it from that point. Again, I really appreciate you being here. I love you all. God bless you, and I'll see you in the morning. Thank you.